Our next guest is Oscar, Emmy, and Tony nominee Brian Tyree Henry. He'll be honored at tonight's second annual Gotham Television Awards. He's receiving the Performer Tribute for his role as Ray in the Apple TV Plus drama Dope Thief. It follows two friends from Philly, Ray and Manny. They run a scam robbing drug dealers by pretending to be DEA agents until they mess with the wrong guys and end up on the run.
Step out of the car.
Yeah.
Manny, man. No. What, man? No. Stop
Step
this. What are you talking
Ray,
about, man?
step out of the car.
What do you mean, leave me? What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Off the
What are you
car.
saying, man?
Okay.
What are you saying? You crazy what the f you doing?
Brian Tyree Henry is an executive producer of Dope Thief. He is also nominated tonight for Outstanding Lead Performance in a Drama Series. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
What a great way to be introduced at 8 a.m. That's awesome.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's called acting there, Brian.
That's exactly.
Amazing.
Capital A.
Yeah.
This is what the executive director of the Gotham said about your work in Dope Thief. Quote, he once again reveals his mesmerizing ability to convey complex emotions, even in silence, a quality that has made him one of the most compelling performers of his generation.
Wow.
Of his what, Nate?
Of his generation.
Generation.
What does it mean to be honored with the first ever Performer Tribute?
I don't know. I don't ever win anything, so I don't know. I'm incredibly honored that the Gothams, which is an awards show that I hold very dear to me, especially being back here in New York where I started my entire career acting, it means a lot. It's really cool. It's nerve-wracking because I'm like, oh God, then what do I do next? Like, what is the? But being a performer is what I do. It's what I love. So it's really nice to be honored this way.
I know, but Brian, for most of us, we know you as Paperboy. That's when we first met you in Atlanta. So you go from that to those kind of accolades. I mean, how do you process all of that about when you were first starting, what you wanted in your career? Did you dream of this?
Yes, I dreamt
Executive
of it.
Producer.
I dreamt of it, but I pretty much had to be as present as I possibly could rather than trying to future trip about where I wanted to be. And that meant that I had to say a lot of no's to get to the yeses that I want, you know what I mean? Like I had to really be able to really figure out what fit me or what made me feel like I could really show my range and show character. So I had to turn a lot of things down. But it's also interesting because now I'm doing this reclaiming of my name again because, as you said, people knew me as Paperboy, and I didn't realize that, I'm losing my name after a while. And so being able to executive produce and play a character like Ray gave me a chance to reclaim my name as Brian Tyree again.
I like it.
And so this character, you say Ray and Manny are in kind of like it's a friendship, it's a buddy movie in a way, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
to me, it's a love story.
It's a love
honestly.
story,
I feel like it's a love story. You have these two men, this black and this brown man who are raised in the system of Philadelphia, incarcerated, and then they're spit out into society and told that they have to be men. And what does that mean? And then they, come up with the scheme to rob trap houses, which isn't, the best thing, but also they're doing everything they can to survive because they're all each other had. And I just wanted to explore that because it's very easy to see shows where you see a black and a brown man and violence and drugs and you kind of know that trope. But for this one, I really wanted to explore the connection, the visceral, love connection that these two men have for each other.
I read that you said 5 years ago you couldn't have played the role of Ray.
No way.
Why do you say that, and why do you say now you can?
I think what's really interesting about where I am now is because I had gone through my own personal recoveries and my own personal griefs that I had the tools. And I feel like if I had done this back then, I don't necessarily know if I would have made it on the other side because Ray is dealing with all these different things that are going on with him personally, from addiction to loss of his mother, loss of his freedom. And so because I'd done the work on myself, I felt like I could kind of be Ray's sponsor in a way. I was like, I can come in and actually usher this black man to the other side and actually show him that there's a reason worth living.
Can I just say I like the red hair look?
Thank you.
The look of the summer.
I saw you, Gayle. You influenced me quite a bit, so I was like, Gayle's gonna do.
And then I saw you at the Met Gala. Can I just say, you clearly got the assignment.
Did
you see him, Nate?
Yes, Orange Culture was the brand.
Yes, Orange Culture, based out of Nigeria.
Look at him.
Great.
Yeah, thank you. No, it was a really great collaboration. I knew that I wanted to make sure that I gave an homage to my alma mater, Morehouse College, where dandyism film also took place. But I also wanted to give a shout out to Andre Leon Talley, so I did the robe, and you know, it was also based on African kings. It was fun. Like I was like, this felt like it was made for me. It was made for us, and so I just really wanted to go out there and have a good time. We were having a good time at the gala.
It was a good time, but we're talking about you because executive producer. Will there be a season 2?
You know what? If the people want it, I'm not opposed to it, but we'll see. I mean, you see, we left it pretty open-ended, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
the ending.
You are incredible. This project is beautiful. It's gritty, morally ambiguous. It pulls at your identity, your loyalty, and your instincts to survive. And you nailed it, along with everybody else involved in this project.
Oh, it's a great ensemble, right? Yeah. One of the best ensembles I've ever had the pleasure to work with.
Brian Tyree Henry, you are the absolute best. Dope Thief is available on Apple TV+.